I make art out of what inspires me. That's all that really matters. When I'm up there performing, I'm not thinking about anything else except for that inspiration and the art that was inspired by it. It started mainly because I didn't have any friends, and I'd just make music for myself, and then eventually some of my friends heard it and they said, you should release this is really good. I was a bit hesitant, I didn't have any friends, and I wasn't big into sharing. But they convinced me eventually, and then released it and started getting some positive feedback, I guess, and the rest is history, I suppose. It comes from a very personal place of inspiration, and I wouldn't expect everyone to understand. I guess you could say it's art that's inspired by something. Inspired by inspiration. I do feel a connection to Bach and Handel and the Rembrandts. I just feel like maybe those guys would have understood, understood the inspiration and maybe the art that was inspired by it. Because sometimes I feel like I'm not even the one that's making the art. When I get really inspired to make art from inspiration, I feel like it's the art that's being inspired by the inspiration that's taking control, and I'm just a vessel trying to get it out. When you get to writing frantically and the art is being inspired to be created by the inspiration, you just got to sit back and roll with it. I feel like I'm just squeezing art out of my fingers and not thinking about what if this will be popular or if it'll be well liked or something. I'm not concerned about that. I'm more concerned about just holding on and getting the inspiration out into the program, onto the paper, onto whatever. Then when you look back on it after it's touched so many lives, you start to wonder, is there something in this artwork that's inspiring something deep within people that that we're all connected to? Is there something primal in the art that everyone is being inspired to connect to? And it's not something that's tangible or comprehensible at the time it's being born, but then it might be so primal of an inspiration it's in all of us, and it inspires something.